Hey friends, welcome. April 20th, 2025. If Jesus walked into your city today, no spotlight, no golden halo, just a quiet man with eternity in his eyes, would anyone notice? What if he were in Des Moines, Iowa, this very day? This series reimagines each day of 2025 as if Jesus physically travels from city to city, not preaching from mountaintops, but walking with the weary, not calling lightning from heaven, but calling your name, not wearing robes and sandals, but sneakers and humility. And on this day, Sunday, April 20th, Jesus walks the streets of Des Moines with divine purpose. He's not here for the crowds. He's here for you. It's 6:12 a.m. at Grays Lake Park. The city is still waking up. Streetlights fade to a blush of dawn. Mist clings to the lake like a veil not yet lifted. Jesus walks alone on the crushed stone trail, nodding to early joggers who don't realize who they just passed. He carries nothing but a rolled-up hoodie and a backpack containing a water bottle, a Bible, and a few crumpled notes given to him by strangers in other cities. Prayer requests he keeps. He stops beneath a weeping willow and kneels in the wet grass, placing his palm on the earth. Father, let this city breathe again. Let those who haven't cried in years finally release. Let the hard-hearted soften and the bruised-hearted be restored. Take me where sorrow hides. Let me find the ones you've never forgotten, though the world has. As his words rise into the still morning, a wind lifts across the water. A toy boat, a child's, drifts far from shore. A boy whimpers. The breeze shifts. The boat floats back, landing at the boy's feet. He smiles. Jesus smiles too. A quiet miracle, bringing quiet joy. He stands, adjusts his hoodie, and begins to walk toward downtown. God moves even when no one is watching. It's 9:20 a.m. at the Polk County Jail, Unit 3E, Solitary Confinement Wing. Metal clanks echo down the long corridor. Each step Jesus takes reverberates in cells where the forgotten sit in silence. The guard walking beside him mutters, "You here for Darren? He's ice cold. No visits in years." Jesus says nothing. His eyes are steady. His pace never slows. Inside the cell, Darren, 52, sits on a steel cot, arms resting on his knees. A single strip of light breaks through the slit in the door. He's covered in tattoos, one of which reads, "Life equals war." "Preacher man, great, just what I need," Darren thinks, jaw clenched. Jesus lowers himself to eye level with the door slot. "Darren, I was with you the night you took the fall for something you didn't do. I saw the rage. I saw the loneliness. And I've never looked away. How that was sealed, no one knew but me. His shoulders start to tremble. Jesus continues softly, you've worn shame like skin, but I didn't come to remind you of guilt. I came to remind you of who you still are. Darren grips the edge of the bed. Jesus rests his hand on the cold steel and prays, Abba, this man has been buried alive in regret. Dig him out. Flood this cell with light no prison could block. Turn his wounds into testimony. Let the air in this room taste like freedom, because you are here. For the first time in 2 decades, Darren whispers, Amen. Jesus slides a handwritten note through the slot. Not forgotten, still my son. Don't give up. J. You see, redemption begins in the places we're told not to look. 12:03 p.m. The back parking lot of Des Moines Central Library. A few picnic tables are being set up by volunteers from a local shelter ministry. They're passing out sandwiches, socks, and bottled water to Des Moines' unhoused community. No one's taking selfies, no TV cameras, just compassion under a cloudy sky. Jesus walks up, rolls up his sleeves, and offers food alongside them. A young woman, Ava, 19, sits near the corner, head down, clutching a thrift store backpack like it's her only possession. If I stay still, maybe they won't ask me questions. Maybe I'll disappear. Jesus approaches her slowly, crouches, and offers a sandwich. Not out of pity, but honor. No pressure, just lunch. Ava blinks. She hasn't made eye contact with anyone in 3 days. They said I'd never be more than this, she whispers. Jesus removes his hoodie and wraps it around her. They didn't make you. I did. Then why do I feel safe for the first time in ever? He gently places a hand over her heart and prays. Father, erase every lie tattooed across her spirit. Let her feel seen, not by labels, but by love. You never stopped watching over her. Now let her start watching you. Ava lets out a shaky breath. It feels like her lungs have finally opened. He slips a journal into her backpack, and inside it reads, You are not what happened to you. You are what I've always known you'd become. Don't quit. Love, Jesus. Because sometimes the gospel is as simple as showing up and staying. It's 2:47 p.m. at Drake University, Helmick Commons. Dozens of students gather under an old oak tree debating faith and science. One shouts, God is a crutch for weak people afraid of facts. Jesus listens, then calmly raises a hand and is invited to speak. Truth doesn't fear inspection. Science maps what is. Faith reveals what matters. Wonder is not ignorance, it's invitation. Heads turn, arms lower. Later, Jesus finds Rachel, a grad student, sitting alone by the bell tower. Nobody knows I'm on the edge again, she thinks. Maybe that's for the best. Jesus sits beside her, quietly. She finally says, I've thought about ending it more than once. Jesus doesn't flinch. He gently places a hand on her wrist. You were made in joy. Depression is lying to you. You are not a mistake waiting to happen. You're a miracle waiting to bloom. He prays. Abba, break the echo of hopelessness. Let her feel sunlight inside her chest. Remind her that healing doesn't mean pretending. It means believing the darkness doesn't win. Give her one more sunrise, and then another. She hugs him, silently sobbing. For the first time in a long time, she feels real. Because some of the brightest minds carry the heaviest hearts. Think about that. It's 6:11 p.m. at the Iowa State Capitol. Jesus walks the marble steps, Golden Dome above him glowing with sunset. Tourists take photos. Politicians argue behind closed doors. Jesus stands before the door, not to enter, but to intercede. God of justice, break through these walls with compassion that can't be lobbied away. Let laws reflect your heart. Let leaders remember the poor before the powerful. Turn every office chair into a seat of servanthood. He breathes deeply. A memory hits him, flipping tables in the temple, weeping over Jerusalem. Still flipping tables, he murmurs, think of this. A city is only great if the least in it are lifted. Consider that. It's 8:44 p.m., back beneath the willow tree at Gray's Lake. Streetlights shimmer over the water. The world feels still, sacred. Jesus kneels one last time, hands open to the sky. Father, you gave me Darren, Ava, Rachel. You let me whisper light into the cracks of their day. Thank you. Let those moments grow roots. Let healing begin while no one's looking. And tomorrow, send me wherever love is missing again. A shooting star slices across the sky. He watches it fade. Let me keep walking. Amen. So, maybe today you're the one in jail, or maybe you're on the sidewalk. Maybe you're wearing the smile that hides the storm. He's walking your way. He hasn't forgotten you. He never left. Come back tomorrow and let's see where he shows up next. Now, before you leave, I'd like to offer a prayer for the hopes, needs, and intentions, or whatever it is that you're holding in your heart today. Okay? You can join me. I'll begin. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Amen. That was beautiful. And if you're not a subscriber to this channel, we'd love to have you as a part of our community. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And you know what? Even more important, don't forget to hug your family, because they love you. And I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow, my friends. I'll be back, I promise. God bless you. Bye-bye.